everyone. In today's video, I wanted to show you all an island tour in my Animal Crossing game. I'll sit down in real life really quick. Alright. Anyways, at the start of the island, there's the Welcome to New Zealand, which that's just simply due to the island being named that. Over here we have this nice little fountain area. My sister had done the flowers in this little center area. Over here, to the side, we have this little marketplace area that I made. You can't actually buy this stuff from it, but it's just more made for decoration. If you go out this way, there's these little stepping stones that lead to this dock over here. And then we have this beach toy and a little area to kind of sit down at. Up here it has this little pathway that leads to this little sitting area. If you're wondering about this little hill, it has some special items like it in here, like the log stakes and this crafting table. Reason being is due to this being where my old house location used to be before I had moved it. This is kind of like the default place where I put it at the start of the game, so that's why I have it marked. Up here leads into more path with more areas, which I'll get into later. Let's show you all the next part. Over here's the main plaza area. Nothing too crazy here, although there was a fishing tourney, which is finished. Over here we have all the stores. Down here we have a few bushes. This is because we had them all stored here, but the numbers of them have kind of gone down since we've used them in a lot of our decorating. But yeah. Here we have a crafting table, convenient, near the store. And over here we have the museum with some nice stuff on the outside. Out here we have this little area for the coffee shop, just kind of like a nice outdoor sitting area. And here we have a little hill. This one I just did for fun, just to kind of make it look a lot nicer. I did some more hills in this area with some little pathways that kind of lead around into the middle. Oh yes, up here, I'll show you all what that is in a minute. But I just want to show you all the little park area, as you can see. And another one of these main area paths come out into here. But yeah, the tree on the big tree that my character's facing right now, that's the first tree that I had planted. I got the game on Christmas, so I wanted to see if I could get it to look like a Christmas tree, which I did. And two of the houses there was one right here and here. So now they're gone now because they're in the neighborhood. But this tree I left here since it was the first one that was ever planted. Now I was gonna show you all this. This is my sister's lawn. She had done it herself. It's got some looks pretty good. She has this huge pumpkin farm going on, as you can see. Over here is my yard, which I'll kind of show you all the main entrance for it. Which I showed you all this area, that little path that comes up here, which it also connects to this little building over here. The other part I'll show you all in a little bit. It's not really an official road, but this is kind of like the official way to get to my house, where you go behind the resident services building. I have a few lawn flamingos, and I have 4 money trees kind of constantly growing and planting, so I get a bunch of money each game day. And yeah. Here we have my house, which I'll show you all the insides of my house in a minute. And we have my little garden with a crafting table. I'm just calling it that because I'm kind of used to Minecraft. It's pretty much the same thing. Alright, we're inside of my house. Over here we have my nice clock over here. And I have some pets like this. This fish right here, it's got a cool history behind it, as it was the first fish that I ever caught in the game. Because I said I'd keep the first fish that I found, which was this one right here. Here we have this house trophy for having a really nice house. Here we have a tarantula, one of the hardest bugs to catch in the game. And we just have some figurines on the shelf and some other stuff. This is the bathroom area with one of those collectible figures. This one's special because it blows bubbles, although it's not doing it right now. There it is. As you can see, it's just a nice little detail that I have. There's nothing too much going on in this bathroom though. Okay, now we're going to head back over here. And now I have one of my favorite rooms, personally, the kitchen. I have a lot of cool stuff in here, like that hanging fish, and I have fancy gold silverware, along with a nice picture right there on the wall. I also have a chandelier, so this is one of the fancy rooms in my house. Okay, now that we're heading up here, this room I consider unnecessary but cool at the same time, since I have a bunch of the collectible figurines. They're known as gyroids in this game, but I just have this entire room filled with a bunch of them, along with a lot of duplicates as well. This pigeon one right here is what you get it by drinking 50 cups of coffee for 50 days. So you have to kind of check in the game every day to get it, but it's still something cool to have. My favorite gyroid personally is the ones that blow bubbles, which, as you can see, I have one on this little stand right here. Okay, next area would be my bedroom. I don't have too much up here as it's not really that developed, but I have a few pictures up, a nice bed, cow skin rug, this green suit. I could go on and on about the history of this green suit, but yeah. Wardrobe. Oh yes, and I have all the villager posters against this wall, but yeah. If you're wondering about the green suit, basically one villager gave it to another villager, which then gave it to my sister Brooklyn. She'd then given it to another villager, which then they gave it to me. So basically that suit's been passed down through a lot. I'll probably give it to another villager eventually. Okay, now I'm going to head out and continue with the island tour. I was just kind of showing you all my house. I actually forgot a room. That's fine. I'll show you all later. Over here, this is supposed to be a sign that says campsite over here, as this would be the campsite area. Here we just have some of those basic trees and fruit trees, so that I just kind of made it like the tree farming area while it's still looking nice and natural. Over here we have this nice campfire area, this nice little oven, as you can see, and of course the campsite over here. As you can see, we have more trees, just kind of going along. The rock, if you look at it pretty well, you can see it kind of looks like a turtle. So I put a sign there, Turtle Rock, which is exactly like the one in The Legend of Zelda, basically. Now we're back this way. I'm going to continue on with the tour on the other side of the island. I'd already mentioned to you all the stores in the museum. And then I went up and showed you all the rest of the stuff like my house. But now we're going to head on to this bridge, which it leads to the neighborhood area I'd mentioned before. Here we have this nice little brick well and just some nice housework, as you can see. I put some bushes out in front of the houses and just kind of did some of the main stuff that they could have. Here I did a lighthouse painting. It's this one right here. And then my sister did one which she named it Better Lighthouse Painting. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a replica of that lighthouse right there, which it looks pretty nice here, I must say. I have a few of these little logs, these log loungers, I guess, not that sure what to call them, with the radios. Here you have this little decorative waterfall with the rabbit decoration, just to make it look nice, along with some nice leaves on the ground, a nice leaf pile. Here we have this little campsite area in front of one of this villager's houses with a garden gnome. And as you can see here, we have this nice little light archway. Over here we have another one of the houses, which I just kind of gave them all light, like different decorations. On this little hill, as you can see, it's a nice little garden up there. I had built that. Here we have this house, which I was the one who decorated this one. And there's this little hidden garden in the back. Up here's this little area of rocking chairs and stuff. I'm not that sure if my sister finished building this or not. Like, I'm not that sure if this is a complete thing, but I know that she's done some good work on it. A little island in the middle right there. I had built that a long time ago. I think since the start of the game. But yeah. As you can see, we have some of these houses with some different little decorations. Just like that. Here we have a little reading area, as you can see, and a bunch of yellow wildflowers I've been meaning to take care of. Here was one rest stop. The other one was I don't know if y'all remember it or not, but yeah, this is my sister's money tree. I'm sure she'll come back and pick it up eventually. Here we have this nice little bridge along with these flowers. And then a little bamboo forest. This is also one of the money trees. I just couldn't fit it on my lawn. Here we have this fun wheel. Either win or lose. And I lost. Yep. Here we go. Now we have the nice farm area with a lot of the flowers. And we have my alt account's house. Here we have a nice windmill along with a hose. And one of the rocks in the island. I haven't made like a rock area yet, although I should probably one day. Down here would lead over here into the campsite, but yeah. These lilies here are temporary. My sister Brooklyn just has them there right now. Here we have the rest of the crops, as you can see. I'm gonna head on to the side. Well, actually, I know there's a few more things I want to show you all. Let's see here. As you can see, we have some little extra decorations down here. And now we have this cool little church area. I've kind of like added to it and just kind of did a lot of stuff with a custom painting that I did. As you can see, I have a lot of cool stuff here. I'll probably get rid of the oranges and make it into pears, as that's the island native fruit. But yeah, just haven't gotten around to that. We have this nice little bunny head right there. And we have this little area over here with more flowers and a decorative rock. And we just have some more trees here. And even more flowers I've been meaning to take care of. Just haven't gotten around to it. My sister wanted this area to kind of stay the same. Just simply due to, because she likes to go around the island shaking all the trees to get all the wasps each day. So this is like the one area she always finds wasps, which they can be farmed for a lot of money, so that's why. But anyway, this is kind of like her little area right here. And then I just built this little campfire here for a nice little detail. Here, I just kind of dug out the cliffs a little bit and added some vines that would lead to the secret beach back there, so you can see. Let's see here. Trying to remember if I had shown everything, so I'm going to look at the map really quick. Yeah, I believe I had shown you all everything except the beaches, so that's what I'm going to do. Over here we have this little stargazing spot that I built. Just a nice area to come to. Here we have this gazebo along with this little picnic spot on this rock. Here we just have a beach towel on the ground. Just simply a nice little spot. Here we have the Turtle Rock again. Over here we have this little area where you can just kind of lounge. And over here I mentioned the dock being here. Let's see here. Okay, so over here we have this nice big table. This bottle on the beach. I'll read that later. And I think I had some bushes and stuff around here earlier. Well, actually like a little lounging area, but I had gotten rid of it. As you can see, the radio's still here. Now we're going to head down this way. Over here we have this little bench swing along with this campfire cookware. I believe that's what the item is called. And here we have this other little lounging area with a nice campfire in the middle. I believe that's everything on the island. Although I did want to show you all my house. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're back at my house, and I wanted to show you all my basement. We have these gold-like plants down here. This I kind of made it, as you can see, into a game room. I have this giant barbell, exercise bike, this little area over here, some different arcade games and stuff, a mini model of a mole in this game known as Resetti, and a big lava lamp along this nice train station that moves around, and a study desk. Okay, well, we're back at the start of the island again. As you can see, I showed y'all everything in the island. That's pretty much like all the stuff that I have in the island right now. I do plan to remodel it, some of it in the future. Well, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.